beauty, elegance, and grandness, since 1914, the Davenport Hotel has sat at the center of Spokane, showing us a window to the past. This is Kayla Gilmore, and you're watching Did You Know in History. In Spokane, the population began booming in the late 1800s and early 1900s as a transcontinental railroad put Spokane on the map. Spokane became a major hub for the railroad system, bringing a lot of workers and other important figures to the area. With this growth, it became apparent that creating hotels, and even luxurious ones, were important to attract more business people, conventions, and tourists to the area. This importance led to the creation of one of the world's most elegant hotels, the Davenport Hotel. The journey to the creation of the Davenport Hotel began in humble beginnings and took years to get it to where we see it today. In 1889, tragedy struck. In Spokane and many other cities throughout the Northwest, fires were so bad that year that many cities were burned to the ground. In Spokane, firefighters were unable to quench the flames, causing many businesses burning to the ground. Over 30 blocks were burned in downtown Spokane. Businesses in the area salvaged what they could, and pop-up tents for restaurants and other businesses popped up throughout the city. Louis Davenport, who was working at his uncle's restaurant at the time, was one of those who was struck hard from this fire. He salvaged what he could and opened up his own waffle house called Davenport's Waffle Foundry, beginning in a couple of tents, and eventually found its home in a brick building on Sprague Avenue and Post Street, renaming the restaurant Davenport Restaurant. His restaurant became a popular destination for many individuals, both local and passing through. In 1903, he purchased nearby buildings and expanded his business to include an inn on the upper floors, calling the name Pennington Hotel. His business was so successful that he continued to expand his building a year later with the help of the architect Kirtland Cutter. At this stage of his expansion, he and Cutter created the Hall of Doges above the restaurant. This Hall of Doges was an extravagant ballroom resembling that of the ducal palaces of Venice. Davenport's restaurant and hotel became so popular that by 1906, a multitude of businessmen requested Davenport to oversee a grand hotel that would attract more people to Spokane. With the help of Cutter, Davenport went straight to work, and by 1914, a new hotel tower went up and opened to the public. The hotel was open to everyone and began quickly to be known as Spokane's living room. At affordable rates, the hotel still did not lack in its service. The Davenport Hotel was one of the first hotels that had air conditioning throughout, making it not only elegant, but comfortable. Throughout the years, the hotel hosted a variety of prevalent individuals, such as a multitude of presidents, celebrities, foreign dignitaries, etc. Some of the presidents and celebrities that visited the hotel included Theodore Roosevelt, John F. Kennedy, Richard Nixon, Bing Crosby, Babe Ruth, Amelia Earhart, and more. With the arrival of these important guests, the Davenport hosted elaborate banquets in their honor. Even with the hotel being a grand destination for many years, the hotel struggled to stand the test of time. Like many places, it struggled during the World Wars and Great Depression. Then, with the retirement of Louis Davenport in 1945, the hotel struggled under new management and eventually was closed in 1985. At one point, it was threatened to be demolished. It was thankfully saved by Councilwoman Sherry Bernard, who continued to allow the opportunity for the hotel to be restored under new ownership. Finally, in 2000, this chance of restoration was finally fulfilled under the new ownership of Walt Worthy, who restored the hotel to its days of glory. The only part that did not survive this intense restoration effort was Davenport's original restaurant and Pennington Hotel. In 2002, the hotel was reopened to the public. Today, the Historic Davenport Hotel continues to stand as a worldwide attraction and centerpiece of Spokane.
Why do I forget what I'm doing? I'll just keep staring, 'cause I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do.